Barron can't believe her mom is fully about to divorce. Trump is shocked. Melania is already looking at all of his assets. She wants a divorce. This just caused trouble between Ivanka and Melania. Trump will be completely broke by the end of the divorce. In this video, we will break it down for you. But before we continue, kindly subscribe and give this video a like. Thanks. Melania Trump's spent a lot of time as First Lady meeting with teams of attorneys who were looking into her wealth and dealing with issues pertaining to her pral and post-nuptial agreements. As mentioned in Roger's book, American Woman, Melania was involved in legal conversations over her financial arrangements. According to Stephanie Grisham, Mary Jordan's memoir, The Art of Her Deal provided further insight into Melania's decision to renegotiate her pronal agreement after Donald Trump's election as president. Melania used her influence as First Lady to try and have Barron, the president, skid from a former marriage to Ivanka Trump, treated the same as the president's 3 older children from that union. Melania Trump wants formal proof that Barron would have an equal share of financial possibilities and inheritance. According to Jordan's report, this is particularly important if Ivanka Trump were to take over the family company. Melania wanted to make sure Barron had good alternatives for his futures. The talks weren't only about money. Melania Trump's financial situation was reportedly improved when she and her husband struck a new and better financial deal. According to sources close to Trump, although Melania's demands remained undisclosed, talks began before to her relocation from New York and persisted during Trump's administration. Melania, according to Stephanie Grisham, was very careful with her own money, which often included prenuptial agreements and individual assets. The prenuptial agreement details were denied by Melania staff, while the meetings themselves were verified. According to Melania spokesman Thef, First Lady had a prosperous profession and managed her own wealth before she met her husband. The spokeswoman highlighted Melania standing as a successful professional who often meets with her lawyers. The desire to maintain the safety and comfort of her lifestyle, according to Melania's associate, was her primary motive. Melania Trump's deliberate attempts to protect her and her son's interests throughout her term as First Lady are illuminated by this insight into her financial dealings. Elkin Abramowitz, a legal expert, has also sounded the alarm about Donald Trump's financial empire, saying that it is about to implode under the weight of increasing legal challenges and budgetary restraints. According to Newsweek's story from February 25, 2024, Trump's commercial activities are now experiencing a great deal of unpredictability and volatility, making this warning all the more important. According to recent reports from CNBC, Trump is facing problems with collateralizing his properties for bond payments, which might imply that his commercial endeavors are experiencing financial concerns. Legal failures like as a 3-year prohibition on doing business in New York and a substantial $354 million punishment for giving false information about his wealth have added insult to injury in terms of his financial woe. In September, Judge Arthur Engren first ordered the sale of assets tied to Trump's New York firms, dealing a major blow to his empire. Surprisingly, however, last week the court overturned this ruling, so Trump may keep these properties, at least for the time being, despite the short-term relief. Trump's history of financial mishandling and dubious deals raises concerns about the viability of his economic operations in the long run. The Trump administration has not issued any formal comment or provided any clarification in response to Newsweek's inquiry about these events. More and more people are worried about the future of Trump's massive corporate empire, and this lack of openness is making their worries worse. Employees, creditors, investors, and the real estate industry as a whole might be affected by the ripple effects of Trump's financial problems, which go beyond his reputation and personal riches. Concerns over Trump's empire's resilience in the face of adversity are magnified by the fact that its fate is completely up in the air. Even if financial and legal specialists are keeping a careful eye on the issue, nobody knows how Trump will handle these stormy seas or whether his enterprise will survive the increasing challenges. It is facing an important decision on the future of a highly visible and divisive American businessman will likely be made in the next few weeks and months.